Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Grace will have to face her discipline. Finn will also have some disturbing news for Steffy, while Taylor has some pain in her future. The fate of Grace's concession to Liam and Hope. You can be sure Hope and Liam will be mealy over Grace's fake brain cancer fiddle. And all the fears she's caused. It's true that Grace's reverse was over against the wall due to all the pitfalls she was facing, but she still pulled off some enough despicable deception. It seems likely Finn will call Steffy with updates on Grace's horrible falsehoods. Indeed, if the phone discussion happens off-screen, Steffy deserves to know Liam was no way really terminally ill. Bill surely unleashes fury once he discovers Grace tricked him with this $1 million plot. It looks like Katie will also find out about Grace's conduct, so she should give Bill some support in the coming occurrences. Will Grace have her medical license stripped down over all this? Could Grace be headed to captivity, or will another fate await her in the coming occurrences? Daphne will start stirring the pot again for Hope and Carter. Since Hope will be detracted by all this Grace chaos, that could give Daphne an occasion to reel Carter in and perhaps indeed make another move on him. Brooke water spill in Italy, she'll recover from a brief sanitarium stay and head home without Nick. Of course, Brooke should be stuck to Ridge like cement after his deliverance charge. As for Ridge, his consummation that Brooke is still his fortune will bring some desolation for Taylor. The preamble is on when it comes to Taylor's delicate blow, which will eventually mean the end of her engagement and a called-off marriage. Finn character? Is Steffy pious hubby too squeaky clean? From the moment Finn debuted, he's been Steffy's idol and upheld strong morals. Finn is a awful man and enough much the stylish mate Steffy could ask for, with the exception of his messy family ties. The show has used Finn's complicated cousins to stir up some angst in his relationship, first with Sheila and more lately with Luna. Finn no way strays too far outside of the good Joe lines and always puts Steffy first along with the kiddies. In some ways, this is a stimulating change compared to other men. We agree Ridge looks awful thanks to all his waffling between Brooke and Taylor. It's tough to bed for a man like that since Ridge is selfish and can be swayed from his romantic mates so fluently. Liam is another waffling character who's earned plenitude of addict counter-reaction over the times. All Liam's flip-flopping between Steffy and Hope has made it tough to truly buy his love stories. With all that in mind, there are some great reasons to keep Finn hopelessly devoted to Steffy and keep his morals complete. Having Finn be such a pious do-gooder makes his stories feel a bit repetitious. We no way have to wonder about the outgrowth because Finn infrequently does anything that could be considered wrong. Finn can arguably be a laddie boring, so there'd be some value in flavoring effects up with a treason of some kind. It would inescapably have to involve infidelity, though that's always a classic optio. Steffy out of city with the children, this might be an intriguing occasion to dirty up Finn's character kindly. Finn could find out about Luna's faked demise and keep that news a secret from Steffy, at least for a while. Maybe Finn could decide to cover Lee from felonious charges and eventually find some compassion for Luna as well. Finn occasionally feels a little too squeaky clean, so perhaps it's time to change that. Is a stunning Luna discovery ahead of Remy, or could he struggle with a revived Elektra preoccupation rather? Now that Elektra and will believe Luna is gone for good, they're breathing a shriek of relief. Will and Elektra don't have to worry about that trouble any longer, so they're just enjoying this chance at a Luna-free chapter together. We know Luna is still alive at a secret position. Lee is minding for Luna, but she's working hard to make sure that Stunner stays under wraps. Secrets have a way of getting out on detergents, so there's the implicit for Remy to discover what Lee's caching. We could imagine Sheila stirring up some reservations for Remy and conceivably indeed retaining him for a charge. Remy might follow Lee and do some poking sooner or laterly. It could lead to Remy figuring out that Luna survived and that Lee's been concealing that news from everyone. Remy down another road if he gets fixated on Elektra again. Since it looks like Elektra may be on the verge of getting a Forrester model, that could put her in the public eye and get Remy's attention. Remy has been on a better path recently, but that doesn't mean he'll stay on it. When it comes to wild card characters like this Bone, There's always the possibility of backsliding and resorting to further minatory conditioning. Prepossessions are hard to shake, so Remy might find himself floundering to leave Elektra alone. Elektra and Will could use some drama while Luna's recovering, so perhaps Remy could give it. Remy could serve as an handicap in someone's plot, so stay tuned to see if he'll get in Lee's way or maybe try to come between Will and Elektra. Hope may say 6 furious words after Carter treason with Daphne. It seems ineluctable that Carter's going to surrender to temptation. Hope surely had reservations about opening her heart to Carter again after their Forrester preemption plot atrophied. Between that and Hope's moping pain over what happened with Daphne, she had good reasons to keep her walls up. Liam induced Hope to surrender to her love for Carter and give their relationship another chance. That led to Hope and Carter's reunion, which brought their marriage plans as well. Daphne's return is going to beget some romantic drama. Daphne back to get in the way of Hope and Carter living happily ever later. Carter and Hope have always been a rather flimsy pairing anyway. The show didn't give Hope and Carter the proper build-up, so it's not surprising that someone like Daphne can come on and ruin effects. Daphne still looks at Carter like she wants to rip his clothes off, so it's easy to see the eventuality for major trouble then. That's especially true since Carter was downright kittenish with Daphne once she popped back over at Forrester Creations. It presumably wouldn't be long until Daphne makes another play for Carter, so they could end up participating in another kiss or indeed landing in bed together. Hope might catch Carter and Daphne in the act since B&B loves to do adulatory moments like that. Carter's fidelity will be put to the test in the coming weeks, and it's a test that he may eventually fail. Hope could have some heartache in her future if Carter grottos in and cheats with Daphne in the end. Still, Hope may say those 6 furious words we suggested at "I know I should have trusted you again." If that happens, this could lead to Hope unleashing her wrath and wishing she'd stood her ground rather of agreeing to a Carter reunion. Luna is still alive. Lee has kept her hidden down in an apartment. Sheila could find out Lee's dark secret and use this as security to get her family back. Steffy and Finn expressed their gratefulness to Sheila. They eventually said what B&B suckers have been saying for weeks. Sheila saved Steffy's life. It was each on Liam, who did take a pellet to the casket. Sheila visited Liam at Bill's and assumed he was alone. She didn't anticipate to see Steffy there. But Steffy told Sheila to stay and thanked her for saving her life. Latterly in that occasion, Finn visited Sheila and expressed his gratefulness to his mom. However, his mama wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for her. Lee is keeping a secret from everyone, indeed her own son. She's nursing Luna back to health. Or at least that's what she hopes will be. Lee believes that Luna deserves another chance at a life she was no way given. Once Sheila finds out her secret, she could turn the tables and tell Finn. After all, she still wants to have a relationship with her son. Lee's secret could give Sheila the upper hand. And Sheila, in classic Sheila style, could manipulate her son and make him feel bad for not having a relationship with Luna. Also, she could poke him with the surprise that Luna is still alive. It's safe to say that Sheila and Lee aren't getting stylish musketeers anytime soon. What matters to Sheila is her family. She has always wanted to have them in her life. Now that Steffy and Finn have expressed their gratefulness, she'll find a way to unite them, indeed though neither of them wants anything to do with Luna ever again. Seeing Luna alive could beget her to make the worst opinions, but in her mind, she's doing it because she wants her family in her life. She'll indeed shove Lee away to make it be.